morning friends. Welcome to the session of problem based on equations. This is one of the very most important topic of your course because in any exam, either CAT, SSC, Banking, CLAT, number of questions are asked which are simply based on forming of an equation or solving of an equation. When we consider this topic includes some different type of questions: problem based on ages, number based problems, general equation solving problems, fraction based problems, remaining based problems. Means number of problems are asked in this topic. We will start with this concept, right? Now when we consider this topic, that is problem based on equations, this topic includes two parts. The first one is solving of an equation. Right? We all know that in algebra also we will study. We have single variable equation. For example, if I say x by 3 plus x by 2 equal to 12, I have to find the value of x. Here my LCM is 6. This is 2x plus 3x is equal to 12. Here I can say 5x is equal to 72. X is equal to 72 by 5. That's my answer. Right? Similarly, we have two variable equations. For example, 2x plus y is equal to 10. X minus y is equal to 5. I have to find the value of x and y. We have two equations, two variable equations. The first one is 2x plus y equal to 10. Second is x minus y equal to 5. We can easily solve it. Adding both, y will be cancelled out. 3x is equal to 15. X is equal to 5. X is equal to 5 and y is equal to 0. We are in a position to get our answer. So that is the first aspect that simply deals with solving of an equation. But our topic is how to form the equation and different type of problems on that. Now when we try to form an equation, we know that equation means there must be equal to sign. For example, if I say twice of A is 20 less than 3 times of B. Twice of A is 20 less than 3 times of B. 2A, 3B. Twice of A is 20 less than 3 times of B. Means this value is less and this value is greater. If I have to put an equal to sign between them, either I will subtract 20 here, both are equal, or I can make it as 2A plus 20 equal to 3B. Means the first thing that we have to understand, whenever we have to put equal to sign, it means we have to make both sides to be equal. Here I can say this side is smaller than this side. If I want to make them equal, I have to subtract 20 from here. So I can say 2A equal to 3B minus 20, or I can add 20 in the left hand side. That makes me 2A plus 20 equal to 3B. By this structure I can form an equation. Right? Now in this type of questions, two structures are given. We have to first form the equations, then we have to solve the equations, and we are in a position to get our answers. Now we start with one by one. First we take first type of problem that deals with problem based on ages. First type of problem we deals with problems based on ages. It is given that 10 years ago, age of father was 4 times of age of son. 4 times of age of son. 10 years hence, age of father was twice the age of son. Twice the age of son. or present age of the son. What is given to us? 10 years ago, age of father was 4 times of the age of son. 10 years hence, age of father becomes twice the age of son. In the answer, we are supposed to find out what is the present age of the father and what is the present age of the son. Right? Now, when I start with the statement, this question can be answered in two ways. First, we try to solve it with two variables equation, then we try to solve it with single variable. For example, if I state age of father is equal to x and age of son is equal to y. If I take age of the father is equal to x and age of the son is equal to y, 10 years ago age of the father will be x minus 10, son will be y minus 10. It is given that father is 4 times of the age of son. We made it 4 times, both are equal. From here I can say x minus 4y equal to minus 40 plus 10 minus 30. That's our equation number 1. Right? In the second case, 10 year hence. 10 year hence means x plus 10 and y plus 10. Right? Age of father was twice of the age of son. We will make it to double. Both are equal. X minus 2y equal to 20 minus 10, or I can say x minus 2y is equal to 10. Now I am having two equations. The first one is x minus 4y is equal to minus 30 and the second one is x minus 2y is equal to 10. Now I have to find the value of x and y. I subtract both. What I can say, minus plus minus, x will be cancelled out. Minus 4y minus 2y, this is 2y is equal to minus 40 or y is equal to 20. So I can say age of the son is equal to 20. When I put here 20, so I can say x will be equal to 50. Age of the father will be 50. My answer is age of the father is 50 and age of the son is 20. So that's the first approach. In this approach, we have taken this question in two variables, father and son. Assume father to be x and son to be y. Here is a point to understand that when we consider above means x minus 10. When we consider hence, it means x plus 10. And we are in a position to get our answer. I think it's okay. Now the same question can be answered by forming an equation in single variables. How? Suppose, let us assume that age of son 10 years ago is equal to x. Age of the son 10 years ago is equal to x. Right? So 10 years ago father is 4 times of the age of son. If son is x, father will be 4x. If son is x, then father will be 4x. 10 years hence means now the difference is of 20 years because that is the age 10 years ago. When I take the present age, I have to add 10 in this, and further if I have to take 10 years hence, I have to add plus 10. So I can say this will be x plus 20, this will be 4x plus 20. Okay? Now age of the father was twice of the age of son, make it double and both are equal. Right? So 2x plus 40 equal to 4x plus 20. Here I can say 2x is equal to 20 and x is equal to 10. It means I can say 10 years ago father age would be 10 and son age, 10 years ago son's age would be 10 and father's age would be 40. I have to find the present age. So present age would be 10 plus 10, 20, that is the present age of the son, and 10 I add 50, that is the present age of the father. It becomes my answer. I hope you got the answer, right? With this way we can find out the present age of the son as well as present age of the father. It means if you have any question based on the simple equations, the same questions may be asked either by making equations in a single variable, or we can also make equations in a two variables, right? Now we can start with some more questions in order to better understand the concept. It is given that 10 years ago age of father was 35. Okay? Was 35 years more than twice of age of son. twice of age of sun. Question is, after how many years? After how many years from now he will be twice the age of sun? Right? 10 years ago, if father was 35 years more than twice the age of sun. So let us assume that the present age of the sun is S. 10 years ago, his age would be S minus 10. His age 10 years ago, father was 35 more than twice of the age of sun. It means 10 years ago, age of the father would be twice of S minus 10 plus 35. 10 years ago, age of father was 35 more than twice the age of his son. It means if I assume the present age of the son to be S, 10 years ago age of the son would be S minus 10, and the father's age at 10 years ago is twice of S minus 10 plus 35, right? It means if I have to take the present age of the father, it would be, I have to add 10 in this, so I can say the present age of the father is equal to, I have to add 10 in this, so it would be 2S minus 20 plus 35 plus 10, 45, so I can say that is 2S plus 25. Means 2S minus 20 plus 35, that will be 2S plus 15, that is 10 years ago, and the present age would be 2S plus 25. Now the question is, after how many years from now will be twice the age of sun? Now from this, after how many years age of father would be twice the age of sun? Let us assume that after X years, age of father would be twice the age of sun. So I can say after X years, age of sun would be S plus X. Age of the father would be 2S plus 25 plus X. That must be twice of this. Make it twice, both are equal. Right? Now here I can say 2S plus 2X equal to 2S plus 25 plus X. 2S would be cancelled out. X is equal to 25. So I can say after 25 years from now, age of father would be twice of the age of sun. Right? What we have done, first I have taken the present age of the sun, that is equal to S. 10 years ago it would be S minus 10. It is given that 10 years ago father was 35 years more than the age of twice the age of the sun. So I have made it as twice the age of the sun plus 35, right? Now after this age, twice of S minus 10 plus 35. 10 years after, the present age of the father would be, I have to add plus 10 in this, that becomes the present age of the father. Then the question is, after how many years from now, the age of the father would be twice of the age of the son. So I can say after X years, age of the father would be twice of the age of the son. So by this structure, we are in a position to get my answer. Right? So these are our first type of problems, which are known as problem based on ages. Then we have second type of questions in this, which are based on the concept of numbers. In the number problem, we have two different type of questions. The first question deals with even numbers, integers or odd numbers. We are starting with first one. First we use three terms. One is consecutive integers. Second is consecutive even numbers. Next is consecutive odd numbers. Right? Now we all know that when we consider the term consecutive means the next to next. For example, if I say 1, so 1 and 2 are consecutive integers. If I say 2 and 3 are consecutive integers, that means the difference between two consecutive integers is always equal to 1. If I assume that my first consecutive integer is x, so next would be x plus 1, next would be x plus 2, next would be x plus 3. So here I can say the difference between two consecutive integers is equal to 1, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. The process will go on. next will be 8, next will be 10. So I can say the difference between any two consecutive even integers is 2. If I take my first integer to be x, the second to be x plus 2, next to be x plus 4, next to be x plus 6. That process goes on. In the similar lines, odd integers, if I take my first integer to be x to be odd, next will be x plus 2, next will be x plus 4 and next will be x plus 6. Okay? It depends on x, whether x is an even or odd. Now one thing we have to take care of, in a question when we have to take only 3 integers, 3 consecutive even or 3 consecutive odd or 3 consecutive integers, in that case it's better to assume it as, in case of even, x minus 1, x or x plus 1. In case of consecutive integers, in case of consecutive even integers, the difference must be of 2. So we can say x minus 2, x or x plus 2, right? And also in the odd integers, we take it as x minus 2, x and x plus 2. I hope the point is clear. Means when I take consecutive integers, when I have to assume only 3 consecutive integers, so I can take it as x minus 1, x and x plus 1. If we take 2, x minus 2, x and x plus 2, also in consecutive odd integers, x minus 2, x and x plus 2, right? For example, if I start with some statements, it is given that sum of 4 consecutive integers is 46, right? So in the answer we have to find out what is the smallest integer. What is smallest integer? It is that sum of 4 consecutive integers is 46. We have to find the smallest one. So what I can say, 4 consecutive integers is 46. Means x, second would be x plus 1, third would be x plus 2, next would be x plus 3. Sum is equal to 46. That I can do. Then I can make the sum 4x is equal to 40, x is equal to 10. So here I can say my smallest integer is 10, second one is 11, then 12 and then 13. It becomes my answer. If I take my smallest integer to be 10, second would be 11, then it would be 12, then it would be 13. It becomes my answer. We are in a position to get our answer. I think it's clear. Similarly, it is given that, take the next problem, sum of squares of 3 consecutive even numbers is 200. Sum of the squares of 3 consecutive even numbers is 200. We have to find the numbers. We have to find the numbers. We have 3 even numbers. They 3 are consecutive, and sum of squares is 200. We have to find the numbers. Now, it's point to understand. We can also take it as x, x plus 2, x plus 4. Answer would be right. But it's better whenever we have to take a 3, either integers, consecutive or even or odd, it's better to take it as x minus 2 whole square plus x square plus x plus 2 whole square, and the sum is equal to 200. We make it as x square plus 4 minus 4x plus x square plus x square plus 4 plus 4x equal to 200. 4x will be cancelled out. So I can say 3x square equal to 192, x square equal to 64, or x is equal to 8, right? So I can say x is equal to 8, it means my integers are 6, 8 and 10. It becomes my answer. In this question I can say that my integers are said to be 6, 8 and 10. I think it's clear. We can have also one more problem for understanding of this concept. It is given that there are 5 consecutive integers. There are 5 consecutive integers. Thrice of the middle integer, thrice of middle integer exceeds the sum of greatest and the least integer, greatest and the least integer by 12. So we have to find the middle integer. We have to find the middle integer. Right? So we have 5 consecutive integers. Thrice of the middle exceeds the sum of the greatest and smallest integer by 12. Find the middle integer. So I can say 5 integers we can take it as x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 and x plus 4. Then we have to take thrice the middle integer. It means thrice of x plus 2 exceeds the sum of greatest and smallest. Means the difference between x plus 4, because it is the greatest and it is the smallest, right? This is equal to 12. Okay. Now I can say 3x plus 6 minus 2x minus 4 equal to 12. X plus 2 equal to 12. X equal to 10. Okay. Here I can say my smallest integer is 10. In the answer I have to find the middle one. The middle one integer is equal to 12. That becomes my answer. Means if you have the questions based on this concept of consecutive integers, the process will go in such a way, and by this structure you are in a position to get your answer. Then after that we have the second type of problem which is numbers. 2-digit number. First we start with the concept of a 2-digit number. Okay. Suppose I have a number as 72. Suppose we have a number as 72. In that you can say that 2 is the unit place and 7 is tens place. The 2 is the unit place and 7 is tens place. Okay. And 72 can be written as 7 into 10 plus 2. This 72 can be taken as 7 into 10 plus 2. On the similar line, if I take AB as a 2-digit number, so I can say B is usual unit place, A is tens place. So AB would be taken as 10A plus B. The meaning of AB nowhere means A into B. The meaning of the term AB is 10A plus B. Okay. Now, if AB is a 2-digit number, so I can say AB is always equal to 10A plus B. The second one is, if you have to take the sum of the digits, sum of the digits is equal to A plus B. Third case, number formed after reversing the digit. Number formed after reversing the digits. Okay. Suppose AB is my number, then number formed after reversing the digit is equal to BA. If AB means 10A plus B, then BA means 10B plus A. If AB means 10A plus B, then BA means 10B plus A. Okay? We may have some questions based over this. Suppose it is given that sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. The sum of the digit of a 2-digit number is 9. Number formed after reversing the digit, number formed after reversing the digit is 27 more than original number. Number formed after reversing the digit is 27 more than original number. The question is we have to find the number. We have to find our initial number. Okay. Now in this question what I can say, sum of the digit is 9. So I can say if my number is AB, when we go with the concept AB, so first I can say it is given that A plus B is equal to 9. Second one is number formed after reversing the digit. My number was AB and reverse is equal to BA. Initially my number is AB and the reverse is equal to BA. The number formed after reversing the digit is 27 more than original. But this number is 27 more than original one. It means if I subtract 27 here, both will be equal. If my initial number is AB, right, the reverse of the number would be BA. And if I subtract minus 27, my both numbers, both sides are equal. Now AB means 10A plus B. BA means 10B plus A minus 27. I will take A here, 9A minus 9B equal to minus 27, or I can take A minus B equal to minus 3. That's the first condition I got. First one is A plus B equal to 9. Second one is A minus B equal to minus 3. Add both, B will be cancelled out. So I can say 2A is equal to 6. It means A equal to 3 and B equal to 6. That becomes my answer. What I can say, A plus B equal to 9 and A minus B equal to minus 3. If I add both, B will be cancelled out. 2A is equal to 6. It means A will be equal to 3. And if A is equal to 3, so I can say B is equal to 6. Or my number was equal to 36. Okay. In generally, questions based on the numbers, most of the time we take the help of the options. In this question also, we can have one more approach. It is given that sum of the digit of two-digit number is 9. So when I take my cases, it may be either 18 or 27 or 36 or 45. After this, it will be reversed. 54, 63, 72 and 18. Number formed after reversing the digit. 81. Now check out whether this is 27 more than this. No. 72. Whether it is 27 more than this. No. 63. It is 27 more than this. It means this is my answer. So I can say the initial number is said to be 36. That becomes your answer. I hope the concept is clear, right? So this is a problem which is based on the numbers. We may have one more problem over this on the concept of two-digit number. It is given that a two-digit number has product of the digits as 12. A two-digit number product of the digits is 12, right? Then if 36 is added to it, the digits interchange their places. Means if 36 is added to it, the digits interchange their places. Interchange their places. Okay? Based on this, we have to find the number. Now, if I talk about a two-digit number, the product is 36. It means AB is equal, sorry, product is 12. A into B is equal to 12, right? Or if 36 is added, AB plus 36, it becomes equal to BA. Conceptually, these conditions are given to us. This AB means A into B, and here AB means 10A plus B, BA means 10B plus A. Or I can go with a general concept. The product is 12. It means I cannot take it as 1 into 12 because when we consider the digits, maximum value would be 9. So I can either take 2 into 6 or 3 into 4 or again 4 into 3 or 6 into 2. It means if I take 2 into 6, my number was 26. If I reverse it, it becomes 62. After adding 36, it is becoming 62. It means this becomes my answer. So I can say my answer is equal to 26. What I have done, it is given that the product is 12. It means either it would be pair of 2 into 6 or 3 into 4. Then I will take when it is the pair of 2 into 6, my number is 26. The question states if 36 is added, then the number codes interchange their positions. It means 26 plus 36, it becomes 62. So here I can say my number is equal to 26. Now after this we have a 3-digit number. When we consider a 3-digit number, a 3-digit number is taken as ABC, where C is considered as the unit place, B is considered as the tens place, and A is considered as the hundredth place. When we take it as ABC, C is considered as the unit place, B is considered as the tens place, A is taken as the hundredth place, right? So we can say this ABC is taken as, we can take this ABC as 100A plus 10B plus C. This ABC is taken as 100A plus 10B plus C. Okay? Now the questions are simply on that structure. For example, sum of the digits of a three-digit number is 6. Sum of the digit of a three-digit number is 6. The second is the number formed after reversing the digit. Number formed after reversing the digit is 198 more than original number. 198 more than original number. Next condition is if middle digit is 0. If the middle digit is 0, okay, what we have to find out? We are supposed to find out what is the number. If the middle digit is 0, we have to find out what is the number. Now when you look at this statement, what is given to us? The middle place is 0. So I can assume my number as A0B. The first thing is sum of the digit is 6. It means A plus 0 plus B equal to 6. I can say A plus B equal to 6. That's the first condition. Second is number formed by reversing the digits. A0B reverses B0A. This is 198 more than this. Means if I subtract 198 here, both will be equal. My original number was A0B, right? And when I reverse it, that becomes B0A. It is given that this number is 198 greater than the older one. I can say if I subtract 198 from here, so I get it as A0B is equal to B0A minus 198. Now what do you mean by this? A0B 100A plus 10 into 0 plus B. This would be 100B plus A minus 198. That would be taken as 99A minus 99B equal to minus 198. Okay, 99 would be taken as common, so I can say A minus B is equal to minus 2, right? And A plus B is given as equal to 6. Two structures are given. Solving it, I can find out A and B. I will add both, so I can say 2A is equal to 4, A is equal to 2, and B is equal to 4, right? So it means my original number becomes as 204. That becomes my answer. Means when you have these questions, it's better to go with the options, because if the numbers are given in the options, so we can just check out which conditions are going to fulfill, and on that basis we are in a position to get our answers. Now we have some specific questions that may be made over this concept. For example, if a two-digit number is added in reverse of it, are digits. Question is, then the sum of these two numbers is always divisible by what? Right? What I can say, suppose my number is AB, reverse is BA. AB would be taken as 10A plus B, reverse B is taken as 10B plus A. Okay? Add both. 10A plus B plus 10B plus A. When I add both, I get it as 11A plus 11B. 11 would be taken as common, I get it as A plus B. Means that is the addition, and addition is always divisible by 11. That becomes my answer. Okay? Similarly, the question may be, if a two-digit number is subtracted, in place of added, if I say subtracted. In place of added, if I say subtracted, then the question is, then their sum is always divisible by. Means now you have to subtract and you have to find out what value we get. That value is always divisible by. That simple means AB minus BA. AB would be taken as 10A plus B minus 10B minus A. We have to subtract it. 10A minus A is equal to 9A minus 9B. 9 would be taken as common, we get it as A minus B. So So we can say their subtraction is always divisible by 9. So sometimes these type of questions are also asked, although these are very simple statements, but we have to take care of this. I hope the point is clear. So these problems are based on concept of numbers. The next type of problem that we have, these are based on concept of fractions. Now whenever we consider a fraction, the fraction means numerator upon denominator. Whenever we consider a fraction means numerator upon denominator. Suppose our fraction is x upon y. If x is numerator, then we can say y is said to be denominator, right? We may have one problem based on the fraction so that you are in a position to get the concept of fractions. The question is, it is given that sum of the numerator and denominator of a fraction is 22 if 2 is added in numerator and 3 is added in denominator. The fraction becomes 1 by 2. Fraction becomes 1 by 2. Okay? We have to find out what is the fraction. We have to find out what is the fraction. Now we solve this question with a basic pattern. Although these questions are better to solve with the options, but here we are understanding the concept, so we will start with the basic concept. Numerator and denominator sum is 22. If I assume my numerator to be x, then denominator will be taken as 22 minus x. Because sum of the numerator and denominator is equal to 22. If this is x, then denominator will be 22 minus x. If 2 is added in the numerator, I will make it as x plus 2. And 3 is added to the denominator, I will add plus 3 here. Then it is given that the fraction becomes 1 by 2. This is equal to 1 by 2. Cross multiply 2x plus 4 equal to 25 minus x, or 3x is equal to 21, x is equal to 7, right? It means my original fraction was x upon 22 minus x, it means that becomes equal to 7 upon 15, it becomes my answer. I hope the point is clear. So these are our general questions which are based on the concept of fractions, in which what we have to simply take, we have to just take it as numerator and denominator, just take that value, and based over that you are in a position to get your answer. Then the next type of problem is, just try to understand the question. We have few cows and hens. Few cows and hens. If we count their heads, their sum is 100. If we count the heads, we get the sum to be 100, right? Similarly, if we count their legs, if we count their legs, the sum is 300. We have to find out how many hens and how many cows we have. Question is, we have few cows and few hens. When we count their heads, we get the sum to be 100. Similarly, when we count the legs, we get the sum to be 300. We have to find the number of hens and cows. Now what we can say in this statement, suppose number of cows to be C, the number of hens is equal to 100 minus C. Because number of heads are 100. Heads means one head is by a cow and as well as by a hen. It means we can say that if one cow, there is a cow C, the number of hens would be 100 minus C. The second condition is about their legs. So I can say that One cow has 4 legs, so I will multiply this by 4, 4c, twice of 100 minus c, and the sum is equal to 300. Okay? Now here I can say 4c plus 200 minus 2c equal to 300. Okay? We can say that 4c plus 200 minus 2c equal to 300. Subtract here, 2c is equal to 100, or I can say c is equal to 50. It means number of cows are equal to 50 and number of hens is also equal to 50. That becomes an answer to my statement. Means whatever type of question we have done here, in each and every question we have to simply understand the concept of, we have to understand the equation. Once we understand the equation, we try to convert into x and y, or it depends on us, either we make it into a single variable or two variables, right? After making into a single or two variables, then we form the equations and solve it, and we are in a position to get our answer. In generally, we try to answer the questions with the help of the options. Means once equations have been made, then it's better to take the options in order to answer your problem. I hope the point is clear. So this is a topic, problem based on equations. After listening to the lecture, you listen the lectures which are based on the exercises, a discussion of problem based on equations, because there you find ample number of questions, and after solving that you can have a solution of each and every statement on the board, and you can easily answer your statements. Thank you very much.